That's actually crazy. How did you know? So I was talking to her a lot and just kind of had her, like, she was reiterating the things that I had already been told by one of my close friends that I had talked to before camp. And I knew what I needed to do, but I was scared. And again, just still trying to run away. And that's kind of how it was for that day. And then the next day, and then Tuesday night comes around. And we had a time where it was just praise at the beginning, just a bunch of praise songs. And during those praise songs, something switched in me. And instead of feeling scared and running away, and like I didn't want to deal with things, I said, no, this is it. I'm determined. I was filled with determination and then was filled with joy. And I said, this is it. I'm taking care of this. I'm dealing with it. I'm punching it in the face. We're done.
Yeah.
I'm not running away. And then after that, it was just completely and totally overwhelmed by the feeling of joy and gratitude and freedom. And then during one of the songs, to thank God, Lindsay came up to me and we had this really good moment where it was the part where we sang the last another one, I am free. She was saying, you are free, and I was saying, I am free. And it was the first time I actually knew it was true. And then that feeling of joy didn't go away like I was scared it was going to. It stayed, it was there the entire rest of the night. And the next day, I was just having a really, really good time. I was enjoying myself, and I was trying to get more comfortable in not being afraid. It was a really weird feeling. And then Wednesday night comes, and like in praise and worship was just incredible and amazing. And then during the teaching, they did this thing with introverts and extroverts. And then after that, Brian called up Lindsay and Hannah and kind of gave them as an example of extroverts. And at that point, I kind of knew that I was going to get called up being the example for the introvert. So I was trying to brace myself for that, and then he called me up there, and I did not expect at all what he did. He had me stand with my back to the crowd, facing Lindsay and Hannah, and he had me name 3 things I appreciated about the both of them. And then he showed a picture of Dad, had me name that one thing I appreciate about him, and the same with Mom. And then he pulled out his phone and had me turn the camera to the selfie position and had me name 3 things I appreciate about myself. And it was really hard, but I did it, and I was genuine about what I said, and it wasn't as scary after that to be myself and to, like, in group discussion, I spoke louder. I wasn't as afraid to speak my thoughts and actually actually volunteered my own words. When I was called on, I wasn't filled with as much anxiety and fear. And it was amazing. It was so weird, and it's so weird having this feeling, but it's something I've never experienced before, and I'm loving it. It's and then that's basically how the rest of camp went. It was just having a great time, just being myself and discovering more about myself. And then Thursday night, Brian again calls me up as we're about to start praise and worship, and he has me pray. And I was terrified. I was so scared. I was like, I do not like praying out loud. But then I was told after that prayer by a couple different people that I have a very calming voice, and that they were proud of me for praying that prayer, and that meant a lot, and I didn't really think it would have that much of an effect, but I guess it did. And then, I guess that's pretty much it, but I am determined to keep this going and to not go back to how I was, and to move forward in life and let myself be my true self and be undignified.